Well, Shreveport Mayor Tom Arsenault is proposing a 2% surcharge on water bills and sewer bills for all Shreveport residents.
If it goes through, it will fund a mass demolition to remove the abandoned apartment complexes all throughout the city. Kim Nagomo spoke to residents and lawmakers about if the surcharge is worth paying.
Some of the abandoned apartment complexes in Shreveport have stood empty for years. The Oak Meadows Apartments on Centenary Boulevard is just one of the many rundown complexes in the city. Right next door stands the Centenary Quick Stop. The owner says business slowed down when Oak Meadows closed their doors in 2023.
Nobody like when the apartments is shut down. Yeah, it's affected the business too much.
Along with less business, he says his water bills are at their highest.
You see, because we cannot keep up with all the bills since all the increases coming up.
Although he wants to see a better future for Oak Meadows, he says he's not willing to pay the surcharge.
Well, I don't think so. If they increasing the water bills, it's going to have things moving around like that. It's not going to make any big difference.
One person says they're open to paying the surcharge, but wants to be certain that he would only pay $1 to $2, like Mayor Arsenault says.
If I was for sure and there was guaranteed $1 or $2, I wouldn't mind. But as of right now, I'm not for sure and guaranteed there's just going to be $1 or $2.
According to Mayor Arsenault, there are no federal or state grants to fund mass demolitions. But Representative Jackson says no one asked him for funding.
I will say that no one has asked for any state funding. Nobody's put an appropriation request in to ask us to come in and provide funding to demolition these buildings.
Representative Jackson created House Bill 6 to target property owners misappropriating funds and put them in jail. Although Representative Jackson didn't want to share his thoughts on the surcharge, he says he wants to see the city council enforce his bill more. If you are willing or not willing to pay the surcharge, the city council is inviting the community to share their opinions at public hearings in November before making a final decision in December. In Shreveport, Kim Nagomo, KSLA News 12.
And this is a topic that has gotten a lot of people talking on social media under our post specifically. So I want to tell you some of the comments that we're seeing from people in our community about the proposed surcharge. This person says, no, this is still putting the burden on citizens who were already stretched thin in the economy. And it goes on to say the frequently asked questions and the mayor's statement about the money being required to be used on demolition of these properties and the council choosing to use it for other purposes are contradictory. Another person wrote, I don't agree with this. Our water bills are high enough and the city should have money for these demolitions on these properties. We pay property taxes on our property. They suggested that the city send the bill to the owner of the property. Another person said, make it wholly and completely eliminated at the 18-month mark. Now, mind you, this is still just a proposal. It's not in effect yet, but this person says eliminate it at the 18-month mark, no loopholes, no extensions whatsoever, just gone. And at this last comment says, once that 2% is tacked onto the water bill, it will never go away. So there's a lot of apprehension here. Again, like Kim Nagomo said, there will be public comment where you can voice your opinion in November. We will give you the first alert on those dates and times.